Postcard here for Mobile Geeks, and I am in Shenzhen at the CECT office, and I'm going to be unboxing and doing a first walkthrough of the Kingzone K1. So this is interesting to me because it reminds me a lot of the Huawei P7. So it has this nice kind of like round edge. It's kind of like stylized. It has a, that faux kind of aluminum backing that's quite nice. You can see that it has this nice side-to-side grain, and in the hand, it definitely has a very premium feeling to it, which is what I really like. But I'm going to put this aside, talk about a couple of the specifications, because there's so many. You can just see on the sticker, right? It has OTG, window function, air gestures at the top, so you can do all that crazy stuff. But we're just going to keep on with the unboxing and get back to this phone, and you can just read that as I open the box. So over here, we have the quick start guide. Oh wait, we have an anti-glossy foil. Or not, it looks like glossy foil. But anyways, it comes with a foil, which is super cool. We have a start guide, warranty cards, and then it even comes with a case. Now this is it's a bumper case, it's a jelly case, and it's even got a little foil on that as well. Very cool. So this has that nice rubberized texture. It's soft touch plastic, which is really nice. So slide that back in there. And then this is the PSU, micro USB cable, OTG cable, which is awesome because you can plug this in and play some games, and you can use it as an external USB port and do all kinds of stuff with it. And then it even comes with some, little headset there, which is kind of what we expect. Now let's just move all this aside and talk about the phone itself. So 5.5-inch display, octa-core processor, so that's the MT6592. MediaTek is really stepping up its game in terms of processors. If you haven't been following them lately, they have gotten their heatsink issues in check with the octa-core. Now I've already turned this one on. Slide that up. Oh, there we go. So there's the foil on there. So actually, I love the anti-glossy foil. But you can see that the colors are quite vibrant. Let's see what we have in terms of media in here that we can play. Get an idea of what. Hey. That's maximum volume. Oh look, and it happens to be a video about this phone, so we can even learn about it. 6.5mm thin bezel. Wow, did Kingzone make this video? I'm super impressed. 1080p display. Gorilla Glass 3? Wow. But the speakers, yeah, I believe it's just the single mono speaker here, but the way that it comes out of the phone, the entire back is vibrating, which is quite nice. Now, I tried to rip the back off of this earlier, and I was not very successful. Well, let me just stop. Yeah, so Kingzone did make that video. Wow, for a Shenzhen company, I'm pretty impressed with that. Let's take a walk around the system. So here we have the headphone jack. This is the Qi dock, which is, okay, let's just get out of that right now. There's the Qi dock that goes with this case over here that I'm going to get to in just a second, because that's one of the things why I wanted to make this video, because it has the cool accessories. So up here we have a micro USB port. That indicates the Qi wireless charging. We have a 14 megapixel shooter right there, single LED flash. We have the volume rockers here on the side, and like I mentioned, it has this aluminum siding here. It does feel extremely premium. It feels really nice in the hand. So let's just take a look into the settings for a second. Settings, there we go. Right, so it's Android 4.2. We can go back. We can sprocken the English if we want to, but it doesn't really matter because we're not really going into too many things. So it's got nothing to do with brute force. All you have to do is slide down and pop it off. Oh, and pop it, there we go. All right. So actually this is a metal bag. I just thought it felt like a metal bag, but it actually is a metal back there. It has a little radiation shield built in, which is nice. So taking a look at this is a 2,500 milliampere battery, which is big enough, definitely. You need to do some testing to figure out how all day this is actually going to be. So here we have the SIM card slot. There is the micro SD card, which is great. And then we have a second smaller SIM card there at the top. So you can see all of that stuff going on right here. So the build quality, I don't know, overall I'm pretty impressed with it. I mean, I thought it would be a brute force thing, but it's actually a like finesse thing to put the back on. Hey, that's pretty nice. But let's just switch back here. Oh, there's the front facing camera, that's on. Let's take this back. Now this is always my kind of first test on, oh, let me show you how that's first. Yeah, this is always kind of my first test on any phone because my hand always looks the same on pretty much anything here. So, yeah, the edges are okay on the hand. They're not too bad. I mean, my wrist wrinkles could be a little clearer, but at least the edges of my hand aren't heavily pixelated. There's that foamy thing there. It starts to get a little pixelated when it's in there, but that's not too bad. We're not doing a full review, so we don't really have the time to kind of show you a whole bevy of photos, but just kind of gives you an idea that it's not too bad. Now, the last thing that we're going to look at is the case. So now in the article, I've taken a whole bunch of close-ups on this case. It has it's plastic, but it's got the Qi wireless charging in it, which is fabulous. If you've lived with it, you'll know that you can't live without it. So the fact that you can kind of add this on to your purchase for an extra €20, that's not too bad, especially because it has the smart window, so you can like touch it and play, do all the stuff there, which is always great because, well, we're starting to expect more and more stuff like that from our premium smartphone manufacturers, or even these Shenzhen guys. All right, so this has just been a quick look at the Kingzone K1. I'm Nicole Scott from Mobile Geeks. If you like checking out these kinds of videos, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.